The title of this presentation, this class, is how to create a 7-figure lifestyle practice in 5 years or less. I've got a lot to cover with you, and I'm super excited about it. Who owns a practice? If you own an accounting practice, an accounting tax practice, type in the questions chat. I think it's the questions pane. Type it in that you own an accounting firm. I just want to kind of know who's in the house. So if you can do that, that would be awesome. And I'm going to be peeking in at that the questions pane every so often. All right, let's dive in. And as Jasmine, our facilitator, said, our first polling question is coming up very soon, and here it is. What's your biggest challenge? What's your current biggest challenge that you face in your accounting firm? So this question is a polling question for everyone in the house. And you can see the 5 options you have there.
All right, we definitely have that first poll live. If you're just now joining us, we've got that first poll up on your screen right now. If for some reason you're having some issues seeing it or getting it to respond, please refresh your browser. And I'm seeing so many folks that are letting us know here in the questions panel that they do indeed own an accounting firm. We've got a lot of firm owners here on the call today. Thank you all for letting us know and engaging with us. Again, our first poll is open. We're going to leave it open for just a few more seconds. And just a little bit longer in case we've got some folks that have just now come into the room. We've got that first poll up on screen. I'll close it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Got a whopping 40% of our audience saying all of the above. Back to you.
All right, awesome, great. Yeah, I see a lot of firm owners, and I want to acknowledge a few of you guys: Ed, Stephanie, Jasmine, Kristen, Brad, Joseph, Rohit, and so many more. So good to have you. You're gonna get so much from our short time together. So I'm gonna move pretty quickly to deliver as much value as I can in the time we have. And so those of you who said one of the responses on the previous polling question, whether your team's not all in, or you're getting pushback from clients, or you're working long hours, or all of the above, this is a framework that has really been impactful, and it's worked in my practice. It's called the practice flow system, and there are 3 things that you want to pay attention to. Just 3 things. Number 1 is you want to get client flow working for you, and you're attracting high value clients that are providing consistent and abundant cash flow for your practice. So that's the first thing, folks, is client flow. We want to have that consistent stream of clients coming in. And I'm going to share with you today, this morning, what I've done in my firm, and you guys can do the same in yours. So we want client flow. Second thing we want in our firm is we want systems flow. We want an efficient systems-based practice that runs itself, that is not overly reliant on you. So that's our second thing. We need systems flow, systematized practice that's highly profitable, highly efficient, predictably delivering the services without too much of your involvement. And then the third thing is team flow, a high-performing team that operates without the day-to-day micromanagement of you, right? When we have these 3 things, folks, look at the middle. The middle of this framework is a lifestyle practice. You create a lifestyle practice that gives you freedom to work as many hours as you want, the types of clients that you want to work with, the work you enjoy doing. So it gives you a lot of freedom. And then it also gives you the highest income, right? You see the subset there, the overlap between client flow and systems flow is it gives you the highest income because things are very systematized, very efficient. And so you've got income, the highest possible income, and then you've got impact. When you've got systems, you've got a team that's providing that service, and you've got the time, the energy, you can put in the effort to do the extras for the client to help them grow their business, make it more profitable, and so forth. So you're making a difference for your clients. And so, folks, I just want to start it off with sharing with you this bigger picture, so to speak. Yeah, three things: client flow, systems flow, and team flow. And over the next hour, that is what I'm going to be touching on. I'm going to be giving you some gems for each of them. All right. So, yeah, I'm not going to go into the whole agenda just to save us time. I kind of shared with you the three areas that we're gonna talk about. I see lots of new faces. There's like almost 600 people that are registered for this training, so that's pretty amazing. Lots of firm owners, and I'm one of you guys because I own a practice just like you. It's called straighttalkcpas.com. You can go and check it out. And I've been at it for a while. I started my firm in 96. I've been at it for some 27 years. And when I started my firm, those first 6, 7, 8 years, I really struggled with low value clients. That's what LVC is, low value clients. I struggled with that. I struggled with cash flow, long hours, staffing. And I said, you know what? I'm not doing this the right way. There's got to be a better way to run this business. I left my CFO position in Manhattan. I started my own practice only to make things worse than where I was. And I said, I need to really learn. And I became a student of business. And in the process, over the next 5 years, I created a lifestyle profitable 14-person practice. And I call it a lifestyle practice because last year, my wife and myself, we spent 7.5 months traveling the world. It was our world tour adventure, visited almost 20 countries. And the key thing, folks, is the practice flow system that I shared with you, the infographic, the image that I shared with you, the three things: client flow, systems flow, and then team flow. And for the last 10 plus years, I've been helping folks like yourself through my company called CPA Marketing Genius. All right, so that's just a bit about me. World tour, visited many countries, lots of memories, and lots of fun and all that. And let's get into actually another polling question. My goodness, I was very ambitious with these polling questions, Jasmine. So let's get that out of the way.
Yes, yes, we got our second poll up on screen. This is poll number 2 of 5. We just talked about the practice flow system. Let us know your thoughts about what it's comprised of. And I do see a little typo there on that second one. That should be operations. But go ahead and get those votes in the next 30 seconds. All right, got folks getting their votes in quickly, so I definitely appreciate that. About 90% of our responses recorded so far, with just a few seconds remaining. Go ahead and get those responses in now. Be sure to click the submit button. Make sure your response counts for credit. I'm going to shut this second poll down in 3, 2, and 1. Let's see what we've got here. The largest proportion of respondents answered client growth, high performing team, and streamlined operations. Back to you.
Okay, so yeah, that is the correct answer, B, right? The practice flow system combined, you got to have those clients coming in. You got to have the team, a high performing team that can do the work, get the work done without your involvement. And then you want to have a streamlined operation so the work gets done predictably, consistently, and very profitably. So the correct answer is B. Client flow. Let's start with client flow. How do we get these clients coming in on a consistent basis? And we're talking about high value clients that pay annual fees of $10,300 to $43,000 per year with a lifetime value. That's what LTV is, lifetime value. And if you've got a client that's with you for 10 years, that's 10 years times 10,300, so 103,000 plus and higher, right? So if you've got I mean, that's pretty amazing to have a client that you sign in with that type of a six-figure lifetime value. That's pretty awesome. And so this is the fees that that we have packaged, and I'll go into that in my firm. And so that we're talking about how to bring in higher value clients. Now, the strategies I'm going to share with you does not mean that you only sign these types of clients. You cannot sign up clients that are paying you $6,000 or $7,000, or bring in a personal tax client that with tax planning that's paying you $1,000, $1,500, or $2,000, and so forth. Just talking about bringing in clients that are going to be very profitable for your firm. So high value clients, the good thing about bringing in high value clients is we don't need all that many. 67 business clients paying you $15,000 gives you a revenues of $1 million in top line, net profit of 500K, and you can kind of see the math for the rest, right? 67, not 200, not 400, not 500, not 1500, because that is chaotic. Having so many clients and so many trying to get through them and the issues and so forth. And I see that a lot, right? So we are going for less is more, right? 67, and guys, you don't need to have 67. You can have 100 paying you 10,000, and you got your $1 million firm right there, right? So I want everyone to recognize that we want lesser, but we want quality. Yeah, we want quality. We want to bring in quality, and I'm going to share with you how to fill a practice with quality. And it is by creating. It's the authority snowball effect. There are two ways to stand out and get noticed, and begin attracting pre-sold clients fast. These are folks that see you as different. They see you as unique, and they are wanting to work with you at the fees that you tell them what it's going to be for the services you're going to offer. So there's two ways to stand out, to differentiate yourself from every others, because the more the more same you are, the more commoditized it becomes, right? It becomes like, what do you charge for your tax return? What are your prices for bookkeeping? And that's a bad conversation to be having with a prospect, because it becomes about price. And I know you do, and you want it to be about much more. You want it to be about the value that you bring to them, not about the price, right? You don't want clients at a price shop. If you bring them in at a lower price, the moment they get somebody else, number one, they're not going to be profitable. And at some point, you're going to get burned out and you say, man, this client's a pain in the neck. I'm not making any money. And they're always bothering me with all these questions and notices and so forth, right? So you'll just get tired of them, and your service is going to drop with them, because it's just not fun working for free. And the moment they get somebody else, they're going to jump ship. So it's not just the best type of relationship, right? Remember, we want quality. We want less is more. So there's two ways to stand out. Let me share with you what those are. Number one is your website. Your website is your number one marketing asset, folks. Yeah, it is the first place where someone's gonna go. That's the first place, even if they're from a referral. Even if somebody referred them to you, they're gonna go to your website and say, "All right, let me go and check it out." Right? They're gonna search they're gonna Google your name, right? They're gonna visit your website before they contact you. Very few people are gonna call you blind without looking at your website first. So it is your most important marketing asset. And if we know that it is the most important marketing asset and that it must convey trust, it should become "You had me at hello," right? The Jerry Maguire movie, "You had me at hello." You want them to come to your website and say, "Wow, okay, I have landed at a place where things may be different." They're seeing things done in a different way, and they're going to stay on that website. They're going to learn more about you. You're going to warm them up on the website, and they'll feel confident and comfortable to do the next thing, which is schedule a meeting with you to talk about your services and so forth, right? So your website is the first thing folks are going to go. You want to make sure you've got the right things, the right way set up so that you're giving that nice first great impression for them. These are just some comments people have shared with prospects that I've shared with my firm when they've come on our website. So there's a few things you want to keep in mind when it comes to creating your firm's website, and I call it authority website because you want your website to convey trust. You want them to feel that this is different. And it's a 12-point checklist that I want to share with you. And I'm going to go through some of these key points that you want to make sure that are incorporated in your website. And then I'm going to ask you as a polling question to look at your website and say, all right, where are you at? How do you score yourself? So you kind of have an opportunity to kind of take a small test for yourself and see how your website's matching up to this. So everyone pay attention. This is really, really, really important. So the green stuff is what I'm going to share, I'm going to cover, I'm going to show you what I mean by headline and primary CTA's call to action, struggles and results. So let's go there. The next slide is a picture of my firm's homepage, right? It's my firm's website. It's the homepage. Just took a picture. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that, by those 4 checklist points. First is we want a headline. So if somebody comes on that website, we want them to know in a few seconds what you're about. So in my case, it's virtual CPA services that help entrepreneurial businesses thrive. So virtual, we're providing remote services now. We're a physical office up until May of this year, actually, and for 20 some years we've been in a physical office, and we've now moved into an online remote virtual setting, and it's been amazing. But that's a topic for a different day. So this is the headline that we are looking. We can work with. We help businesses that are entrepreneurial that want to grow, right? So that's our headline. And then the call to action. Remember, that was the second thing on the checklist I shared with you a slide back. Call to action, which is schedule a free strategy session. So make it very easy and straightforward. And I'm going to go back to the previous slide so we can see what are the 4 points I want to cover. Struggles and results. So let's go there next. Struggles and results. So, all right, you guys see where the struggles are? This is the home page. Do you struggle with? So there's like 8 or 10 bullets there, right? Are you paying too much in taxes, stagnant profits, feeling overworked and underpaid, and several more? So the reason the prospect is on your website, on your firm's website, is because there's something not right in their current relationship, or they're looking for a new CPA, or maybe they want to grow, maybe they're paying too much in taxes. So you want to really connect with them that, do you struggle with any of these things, that the prospect feels like, okay, I'm in the right place. If I'm struggling with this, I've landed on this website, and so I'm in the right place, right? So we have the do you struggle with section on the website, and then we have right above it the 3 benefits, that my firm provides the prospect. And of course, you want to do the same. What are the 3 biggest benefits that you provide to your clients? And I know there are many, but we're looking for the top 3, right? In my case, it's increase profits and maximize business value, minimize taxes, and eliminate accounting and financial headaches, right? So these are the 3 things, the 3 biggest benefits. So the prospect coming on the website knows immediately what that is, right? So those are the points there that I wanted to share. And then a couple more I'll cover in the interest of time. I'll talk about unique approach, the green stuff there, and the next steps. So I'll show you on the picture of the homepage. So this is, again, Straight Talk CPA's homepage. And now it's scrolling down on that homepage, and there's a section where we talk about the secret sauce. And the secret sauce really is our unique approach, what's different about us from all the other accounting firms. And we have to do that. We have to let the prospect know what makes us different, because we're asking them to jump from where they are They're not happy. It's not working for them. But then we want to tell them that what's different about us, right? They're on our website. This is the three things that make us unique, that differentiates us. So we want to share that, and it's got to be more than how many years of education we have or how many credentials we have. That helps. That is important, but that's the person they're working with probably has that, right? They probably they've got the licenses and so forth. So you got to go beyond that and really talk from a prospect's perspective of what they need and how we can help them. So that's the unique approach, the secret sauce. And then the last thing I want to point out to you is next steps, right? The prospect is on the website, likes what they see, and is like, all right, what do I do next? And we give them a clear path of what that next step is. Book a free consultation and what that is. Yeah. We're not there to just sign them up for the services. We want to book a consultation. We want to get to know each other. We want to agree on what the perfect services package is. And then we want to continue to celebrate the success we're having in that partnership, yeah, as their CPA provider. All right. Yeah, so now we've got a polling question, actually. And this is what I was telling you guys. You can score yourself. Yeah, your firm's website is modern, conveys trust, and makes your firm stand out. So score yourself, and you can see that 1 to 4, it does not and it needs work. Where, when you look at your website, where do you see your firm's website? Curious to know where people are here.
Yeah, we're getting those responses in now. Thank you to those of you who've already submitted your response. If you're having any issues seeing that poll or getting it to respond, please refresh your browser. But let us know how you'd rank your website. All right, just a few more seconds remaining. Please go ahead and get your answers in now. I'll close down this poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Closing down poll number 3, and I will share those results. Here you have it. 44% say average. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, but more than almost 80%, 81% are average or below. And so, folks, no right or wrong answer. It's just this is a small test for yourself. Knowing that your firm's website is the #1 marketing asset. And I'll share with you just the types of leads we have received in the last 10 days. In a few slides, I'll share with you. I mean, if you're looking for client flow, you got to pay attention to your website, and you don't want to get a canned website, same language, same things that that's being done for everyone. So work with someone that can really help you create a website that's going to be modern, and it's going to convey trust. It's going to be by far the most valuable asset you're going to create.